Hello everybody, it's Video Games and I'm Mike, and today I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm actually playing a demo for a game instead of a full one. This is called... hang on a sec. Slay the Princess, yeah. This is like a visual novel kind of game, and this is a new demo that came out a little while ago. There was the first demo came out a while back, and I started watching a bunch of my favorite Let's Players play it, but it was so interesting that I had to stop. I had to pull myself away from those videos, and I had to play it for myself because I thought it was just so interesting, you know, before I could seek out anybody else playing it. Because I was just fascinated by what was going on, all the different endings and all the different branching paths. And I never got to play it on my show though, but now a new demo is out with new endings and new story paths, and I'm really excited to play it. So yeah, so let's get started and see what's new. Chapter 1. Yeah, the developers say this version of the demo is going to be closer.
You're on a path in
to the final version.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Boy, I'd hate to be those guys. Oh, wait. End of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? I don't know. Yeah, I just... Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolucion! Okay, I want to try to get some of the new endings because I've already gotten the old ones, but alright, I'm going to explore a little bit.
Talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Jeez, no more Philly cheesesteaks, no more video games, that's awful. How can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Yeah, I'd like to know a little bit of why, you know? Or like, what are you basing this on? Do you have any evidence to back this up?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
You're deflecting. He's hiding something. Alright, well, I want to see where this is going. So, alright. I'm gonna probe a little bit more, but...
linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
You're dodging the question. I'm not doing this. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Well, not really. I'm not okay with that. Okay, okay, let's say, look, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her. Yeah, let's do that.
To see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
You know, you're kind of pulling the same thing here, narrator. I don't know what you expect.
Each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay, I don't like being second-guessed like that.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I hate when the voices in my head don't get along. Alright, let's see what we got.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I feel like I should take the blade just in case.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without
I never said I was going to do that for sure.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by
I love this
unseen
artwork.
light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, there she is.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Well, she is a ruler. She is bred to take command.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
You are a paranoid little man. Just checking in on you. Or just a friendly hi? Okay, I probably shouldn't go in like that. You know what? I'm gonna do something silly. Just checking in
Oh.
on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Well, who's they? More and more questions.
You walk
There
down
she
the
is.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Who are you been talking to? Oh boy, I gotta pick the right one here. Yeah, all right. Well, I'm just here to talk. I think that's what I decided on early on. Let's try that.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
Kinda has me
She
there.
makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
That's true. You know, I brought it down here just in case. I'm gonna hang on to it for a bit.
Ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Okay.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Oh,
Step
I'm wondering
forward.
if she really is a
Your grip
threat.
on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Ooh, she's really calling me out.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
You're coming off as threatening. I feel like I should
Do you hear
keep
the
this.
conviction in her voice? Do you see the razor sharpness in her gaze? I don't think she's bluffing. She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? Okay, I'm gonna explore.
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far.
I believe in erring on the side of caution here.
No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Yeah, cool things off a little bit.
Oh, threatened are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
I'm not ready to go that far yet. No.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Well, we seem to be at an impasse, yes.
I guess we are.
Mm-hmm.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade. Do something.
You sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
Okay, well, her guard is up. I can't just go at her with a knife. Or can I? Okay, here goes nothing.
Doubt
Oh, crap.
occasionally clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
What is this weird creature that I am? I noticed that in the first demo. I'm like this weird Skeksis-looking creature. Man, what is that?
A moment of
Ow.
distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Ouch.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer.
How
You
is
can
she
feel
so
bone
strong?
grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Oh, God.
Holy shit, that hurts!
Yeah.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Equal footing? She just broke my head with one punch.
Your blade
Oh,
slashes
God.
through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone crushing hit.
Jeez. This chick is kicking my
We can
ass.
still turn this around.
I think I'm in love. Still turn this around. Ever the optimist. Oh, God. Finish the job.
You and the princess
Oh,
stare at each
God.
other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the
God.
princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
This is such good dialogue.
The two of you clash for the final
Oh,
time.
God.
You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
Yeah. she looks like she looks so insulted.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Ugh.
this was fun.
Yeah, it was a blast.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
God.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder. Do you really think this is the end?
Well, most of the time a knife in the chest is, but I have a feeling this isn't.
There it is again. That razor-sharp look in her eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words. But you don't have the time to worry over such things. Everything goes black, and you die.
Wow. Well, that was Slay the Princesses, everybody. Oh, Chapter 2, The Adversary. Is this one of the new ones? I can't remember.
In the woods.
Oh, yeah, and then it starts over as if nothing had happened. It's so bizarre. Like, what the heck is going on in this game? I don't
Is a
know.
princess.
That's amazing. The only thing I ever found in my basement was an old soccer ball.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Sorry, I just have to... Yeah, it hasn't... Okay, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. But I died, what am I doing here? Yeah, I thought we... Okay, he's just gonna avoid the question, but,
a terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
But I do remember what happened.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Voice of the Stubborn, that sounds new.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Okay, maybe if alright, I'm gonna try to, okay, because I was so hesitant last time, I'm gonna try to be a
Warning.
little more forthcoming this time.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't know what to think at this
She
point.
doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Boy, the
Are you
Stubborn's
sure about that?
Stubborn's a real firecracker.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Sure.
Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Okay, proceed to the cabin. Here we go again. Let's see what's down there.
The cabin
Ooh.
is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
This
Its
is
cold
new.
stone walls press in on you as
This
if
is
trying
new.
to
This is
forcefully
new.
direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
That mirror is going to play a role, I feel like. Yeah, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Hey,
That's
yeah.
because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's
You're
definitely
suspicious.
a mirror.
There is. What's going on?
There isn't.
I knew that was going to be a thing. Yes, there is.
Stop bickering and just get on with it. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
Okay. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. I care about whether I'm being lied to. Approach the mirror. Oh, I want to approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
No, there's a mirror.
This really isn't funny.
Oh, new music too. Wipe the mirror clean. What's going on?
You reach forward and
There's
rub
that
your hand against
creature
the
I
cabin
am.
wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Ridiculous. I look terrifying. What am I?
But it was there a second ago.
Oh, are you serious?
And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Oh, that's so bizarre. Okay.
You take the blade from
Was
the
that-
altar. It would be
was this
difficult
here?
to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah. Enter the basement. What was up with that mirror? Oh,
The door to the
oh,
basement
cool. Look at
creaks
this.
open, revealing a rough stone.
Oh, it's exciting seeing the new
staircase,
stuff.
its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Oh, wow. She sounds
This isn't
different.
what she sounded like last
Yeah.
time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
The stubborn's funny.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Fair enough.
As you
Oh
descend
my
the final
God.
step, the form of the princess comes into view.
This is new.
A
This is
large
new.
shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Actually, I think I do remember this ending from the first one, but it was different. It was, yeah, this is new artwork.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
She remembers what happened too.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
That smile. Oh God.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Yeah, don't trash talk, lady. Let's just see what happens. Oh God. The adversary. Oh wow, she looks crazed. Oh, the TBC. Okay. Okay. So that was the adversary. I think, yeah, there wasn't, I think that was actually one of the endings from the original demo, but it looks like they spruced it up a little bit. They added new artwork, same basic idea. I remember there was an ending where she was like some big, like, demon princess, and she was like really intimidating. And looks like they just kind of spruced it up. I don't think that's one of the new endings, though. Yeah, okay. All the special thanks. All right, let's try that again. I'm gonna try to get a different ending. I really want to try to get one of the new ones. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Do you
is a
guys want to hear
cabin.
this every time?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
And that's where I keep all my stuff. That is not good. Maybe she's okay. Killing her princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else to do this? Forget it. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it.
Yeah,
It's all part of the job.
the compliant version.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Let's just go into the cabin and see what we can, What if I drop the blade early on? Will that do anything?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade...
I'm gonna skip some of this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna take the blade, but then I'm gonna drop
the blade
it.
from the table. It'd be rather...
Okay, let's just move this on. We've seen this before.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It's the
She
plumber.
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi,
Don't
I'm gonna
be
try
a
that.
stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
Stranger.
Come on down.
That was one of the endings. Alright, okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? What the
That
hell?
giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Point.
Blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm gonna drop it this time, really early on, see what happens.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Or the narrator's hating
Thank
this.
you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah, let's try that.
Against
There
your
she
better
is.
judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
You were really hung up on that blade.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A little bit. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. How would I get you out of here? Hold on. Okay, there's people out there who think you're a threat to the world. What do you have to say about that? Yeah, I want to hear that.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
That part's kind of weird. I always thought that was strange.
Just how long has she been down here?
Yeah, good question.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
You know, they really haven't, and I'd really like some more context. No, I'm not going to deflect. No, I'm being honest. Okay, yeah. No, but I'm sure they have the reasons. No, I'm not sure. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the
I
day,
guess.
whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yeah, that's a really fair point.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Well, I mean, we kind of did last time.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Yeah, I love how the narrator just totally has it in for the princess, but won't
Like I
say
said,
why.
It's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
You know, I feel like maybe there isn't like one definite answer to all of this. I feel like this is the kind of game that like, what's really going on here is whatever you take with you. You know, that's why there's so many different endings. I already did one where I tried so hard to kind of give her the benefit of the doubt, but I was cautious and hesitant. Now I'm actually really, really skewing in her favor. It's actually kind of an interesting idea for a game. Like you can, it's almost like you can write the story yourself, just depending on, you know, who you are and how you think and feel about things. A relationship, okay. Okay, we've talked enough. No, we need a little bit more. All right, I'm not gonna. How would I get you out of here?
Don't bother.
I stabbed her last time. I'm gonna try to take a different approach this time.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Oh, the fact that she says that with a smile.
Her
Oof.
sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
Oh, yes,
Right?
she is.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, I'm not gonna pretend like she's coming on to me. That's ridiculous. Okay, we've talked enough,
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
I think.
You know why you're here.
Well, I'm not sure I do. I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to... okay. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other while I've decided what to do. I'm gonna try
That
that.
seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah. God, she looks mad.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Maybe I will find a way to help. Give me a chance
And if
here.
you don't,
What?
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Hey, look, don't threaten me when I'm agreeing to give you the benefit of the doubt, alright?
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for
Okay, let's get you out of here. Yeah, I did. I'm keeping her in here for a while.
This is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
You know, you're making me really hard for me when I help you in the end here, lady.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
Yeah.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Yeah, I wonder why she's giving the character a chance when she obviously has the ability to escape
Either
too.
way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
No, we're sticking to the plan.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Oh God.
Make things easier on yourself and let me out.
Oh, that's just creepy.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Yeah, there's a nicer way to do that.
Terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Okay, I'm starting to regret constantly, like, trying to hear her out.
Kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So, all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster. Yeah, I'll throw that up in her face.
I'm harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely does inspire me to play nice.
No, either you are innocent and harmless or you aren't. You don't get to decide that on and off like a switch.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Oh dear.
Where is she?
This isn't good.
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet as the princess draws near. It's as though your body simply stops.
I've had nightmares
working.
like this.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the
I like how she's just hovering there while all this narration plays in my head, like she's letting this all play out.
I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps
God,
closer,
those eyes, my God.
Footfall at a time, cocking her head in
Stepping, she's floating in the air.
Organs shutting down one by one.
What in the world is she
Or
doing?
maybe
That's just
I
creepy.
can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
I love that voice effect. If anybody out there knows how to do that, please tell me.
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Like what?
Your lungs stop drawing in breath,
God.
and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
I'm not so sure of that.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, the nightmare. Yeah, this is another old one. Man, I keep missing
You're
the
on
new
a
stuff.
path in the woods.
All right, let me
You're
just.
here.
Okay.
It
Okay.
happened. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it.
Yes, you
Just
were.
met for the first time, you and I.
Come off it.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's... Shh!
Hey,
What if he hears us?
I've been
It's
hearing
a very
you.
good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit!
Ooh, profanity. I think that's new. We're gonna have to beep that.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Yeah, things ended so well last time. Okay, relative really determined. Why should I listen to you? I'm just gonna go to the cabin. I just... That's all I got. Okay.
Oh, she will lie.
She will
I don't
cheat.
think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. She was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yeah, pretty much all the
Doesn't
affronts
matter.
fell after that.
Don't trust anyone.
I really don't at this point. That's true. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless.
Oh,
The only furniture
jeez.
of note is a lone table
Jeez.
knocked on
These
its side
ghosts in the
corner
window, look
of
at
the
that.
room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting
There's that
basement
mirror
door.
again.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it
Need it if you want to do this right.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Yeah, there was.
It's just an empty frame.
That's really weird.
She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Oh, I feel some people's eyes on me.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The
God, that is
princess has
creepy.
not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
Oh, yeah, because I've been doing so well up until this point.
Deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
You didn't say... Okay, well, we already messed with the mirror, so, this whole cabin is different than I remember it being, yeah.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here.
I see a lot of people in the window.
Down.
God, that
Maybe
is so
the three of you
creepy.
just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I don't know, my character's got some pretty nasty claws.
Steel can't lie to us.
That's true.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Yeah, the hero sounds a little shaken at this point.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Thanks for believing in me, narrator.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Into the basement.
You cross over the threshold
Whoa.
and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
I mean, that's really cool, but oh god, there's like
More
disembodied eyes
You
and
never mentioned the eyes.
that's so creepy. Yeah, like, oh, this is
The air
Lovecraft.
seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Oh boy.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh, that
Okay,
creepy
we
voice
need
again.
A game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Yeah, what was that? Okay, explore. How hard is it to throw a knife? Oh, jeez, that's not gonna work. I'm going to talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Okay, step off into the void between the stairs. Oh, that's interesting. Continue down the stairs in silence. I kind of want to try this actually. Yeah, this seems interesting. Step off into the void between the stairs.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
Well, I don't know. That's why I tried it. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
You don't go into roller coasters very often, do you?
Make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Great.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions.
Oh, interesting. This is new.
Nowhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
You don't want me being exposed.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
You know, I kind of like this, like, all these voices are like the personification of somebody's inner monologue when they're, like, debating something. It's kind of funny.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Now I have to pick a
I wouldn't
direction.
give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh, wow, that's scary. Go left, go right, do nothing, go back the way you came. Well, the path to the right has creepy eyeballs in it. I'm gonna try that.
You turn to the right.
I mean, she's looking for me, so I...
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh, dear
I
God.
told you I was going to find you.
Hey, about the knife.
The princess approaches.
Jesus.
Your legs suddenly go numb.
Oh, again with this?
Your arms quickly follow.
Oh, great. It's happening faster.
This is it, isn't it?
Oh, you have a knife.
Brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do?
Nightmare fuel.
Together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
This, I remember this ending, but this is definitely new artwork. Ah, the nightmare. Oh, the cracked doll mask face thing. To be continued. Okay. Great. Well, that went really well. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna stop here today. I didn't get into the new endings like I wanted to, but I definitely want to play this again, and if you guys want me to say it, please comment below. And also, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And you know what? I'll see you guys in the next video, and I bid you peace. Goodbye.